As I understand it, it's to be a 6-lane freeway with frontage roads on both sides, if I'm describing that correctly. Terry, can you describe some ways in which your plans try to mitigate some of the problems that would obviously come from a freeway running through a community?
There can be concerns about local access, and that's why we've tried to include the frontage roads as part of the concept, because then we can maintain the through movements as well as that local access. We've also had discussions with the school board about how we might get the children across that area, and there's talk about a pedestrian bridge or some other way to bring them across other than the already established streets.
Okay. Mayor, I take it that you and some of the other concerned citizens don't think that's enough. You feel that there are just problems with this particular design?
Well, there's 2 or 3 problems. One is the width. It gets up to 650 feet wide to provide the frontage roads and the through road. And this one section is as much as 25 to 35 feet into the ground, which presents some real groundwater problems in Lehigh, in as much as the water table in Lehigh is so high. I have said on occasion that if they build it that way, they'll have a major bathtub, or they will have shut off water to people south of that. And we just don't think that should be.
Okay. Terry, I do understand, since we've touched on this, it's a depressed area, partly to mitigate the noise and other problems with the freeway. It would be out of sight. And I assume your engineers feel that the water problems would be manageable?
We're aware that there would be some concerns about water in that area, and we think it's worth trying to work through those issues. We don't have a lot of detailed information, but we think it's worth working through that because it does have less impact visually and less impact noise-wise, and can help with that feeling, that sense of it splitting the community. When it's depressed, there's not as much sense of that.
Okay.